Good morning, students. In the previous videos, we have started the chapter from your democratic politics. The chapter is chapter number 2. What is democracy? Why democracy? And we have studied a little bit about democracy also. We are, on the way of finding the proper definition of democracy. In the previous video, we have studied one person, one vote, and we have studied so many examples also. And in last portion, in a democracy each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. We have studied about it. So students, today we will take up rule of law and respect of rights. So here also you can see this picture. Some people are enjoying, some people are showing victorious, showing their victory. At last, one man, one vote. So here someone is out there. I liked it better when I was the one man and the one vote. He was thinking he is not allowed to vote for some reason. So in reality, it is not one man, one vote. So, rule of law and respect for rights. Zimbabwe attained independence from white minority rule in 1980. So we are studying about Zimbabwe, a country that got independence from minority rule in 1980. So minor people were ruling, white minority was ruling. Since then the country has been ruled by ZANU PF party that led the freedom struggle. So after 1980, Zimbabwe was ruled by this party, ZANU-PF, that is ZANU-PF party, that has led the struggle of their freedom. Its leader, Robert Mugabe, has been ruling the country since independence. So after independence, there is a ruler, Robert Mugabe. He was ruling the country. Elections have been held regularly and always won by ZANU-PF. President Mugabe is popular but also uses unfair practices in elections. So what is going on? They are saying that regular elections are going on. Regularly they have elections, but only one party wins the election and only one ruler is the winner always. So he is quite popular, but he also uses unfair means. Bad practices also he uses. So, over the years, his government has changed the constitution several times to increase the powers of the president and make him less accountable. So, over the years, after independence, over the years when they were ruling their party, they have made many changes in the constitution. Changes in the constitution means amendment in the constitution. They made several amendments in the constitution. Why they made so many amendments? Because they wanted to increase the powers of president and they want to make him less answerable to the people. Accountable means answerable. Opposition party workers are harassed and their meeting disrupted. So opposition parties are also there, but unfair means are being also used against them. Public protest and demonstration against the governments are declared illegal. If public wants to protest and demonstrate against the government, they are declared illegal. So punishment is given to them. There is a law that limits the right to criticize the president. So there is also a law that no one can criticize, no one can say bad thing, or no one can judge the president. Television and radio are controlled by the government and give only the ruling party's version. So television and radio also are not free. They are also under censorship. They also show the news that is according to the ruling party. They are not free to tell the truth. There are independent newspapers, but the government harasses those journalists who go against it. So independent newspaper are also there, but the journalists, they are not able to work independently because they are being harassed by the government. The government has ignored some court judgment that went against it and has pressurized judges. Now their judiciary is also not free. If they had made any judgment that is against the government, they had ignored it and they have pressurized the judges to give again the decision. The example of Zimbabwe shows that popular approval of the ruler is necessary in a democracy, but it is not sufficient. So अब हमें इस जिम्बाब्वे के एग्जाम्पल से पता चल रहा है कि हमें क्या है, रूलर को अगर पॉपुलर अप्रूवल मिल गया तो सिर्फ यही काफ़ी नहीं है दैट ही इज़ पॉपुलर. So many other things are also required. Popular governments can be undemocratic. सिर्फ पॉपुलैरिटी से कुछ नहीं होता. पॉपुलर गवर्नमेंट भी अनडेमोक्रेटिक हो सकती हैं. If we wish to assess a democracy, it is important to look at the election. So if we want to be a democracy, so it is important that we should take up the elections. But it is equally important to look before and after the election. But it is equally important ये देखना कि इलेक्शन से पहले और उसके बाद में हो क्या रहा है. सिर्फ यही नहीं कि इलेक्शन करवा दिया और बात ख़त्म, देखना भी पड़ेगा. There should be sufficient room for normal political activity, including political opposition in the period before elections. So हर चीज़ की बहुत important है. We must have opposition also to show us the right thing. Then this requires that the state should respect some basic rights of the citizens, and a government, the country, should respect basic rights of the citizens also. They should be free to think, to have opinions, to express these in public. Means likewise we are given freedom. हमारे न्यूज़ चैनल्स पे देख लो, कुछ भी बोल देते हैं. So we have also the freedom. किसी के भी अगेंस्ट बोल रहे हैं तो they also want that freedom that is being required. And to form association, to protest, take other political actions. So these are the necessary things that are to be given to the people. Everyone should be equal in the eyes of law. These rights must be protected by an independent judiciary. So judiciary is also important. Independent judiciary. बिना independent judiciary के तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा. And this picture is very very important. ये picture आपको ज़रूर समझनी है. अपने आप समझो, और अगर नहीं समझ आएगी when the school will open, I will tell you, or at the end of the chapter also I will explain that to you. So whose orders are obeyed by everyone. We shall read more about these rights in chapter 6. So in the upcoming chapter we will study more about the judiciary also. So students, today up to here only we will study. Revise the chapter thoroughly and try to understand the chapter thoroughly, and rest of the chapter we will take up in the next video. Thank you students, have a nice day.